Whoa!
Oh!
Are you ready to start now?
Once upon a time, a shy, unpopular kid is having bad luck. Then suddenly, he gets spider powers by being bitten by a spider. He becomes a demon hunter. He fights a hot alien chick. He travels to another dimension to fight one-dimensional bad guys. Yeah, that's about this anime.
What are you, blind?
This is MAR, which in acronym means Marching Something, Romance Something, Title. Doesn't really matter much, but I'll say MAR is a really enjoyable, simple show.
You were just kidding about that, right?
The story revolves around the every boy, Ginta. And one day at high school, he gets sucked in by the Grim Reaper and is transported to a magical land.
Oh no! I just realized I'm going to miss my birthday while I'm in here!
Where one of the first characters he meets is a hot witch named Dorothy, who later develops a crush on him early on. She showcases weapons called arms that could be used to summon things to battle. Pretty much Pokemon, in the form of weapons.
Guardian! Budokan! Come on out!
Then he meets up with a talking weapon named Bo, who apparently has amnesia. He finds himself befriending an annoying short farm dude. Then they find an ice princess named Snow, who coincidentally resembles the same appearance of a girl that he has a crush on back in high school, who also develops a crush on him and fights a lot with the witch Dorothy.
What's wrong with you? Why'd you drop kick me?
You're always talking with Dorothy. What about me? What about me?
Then they meet up with a rebel who drinks a lot. Then he later finds himself being the key to ending a war against a shadowy organization whose ranks are based on chess pieces. Do you know how many generic anime tropes I just said?
Can you explain that to me, Nanashi?
What in the heck are you even doing here?
In other words,
Okay, Mar doesn't have a single original idea going for it. There's Dorothy, who's pretty fun and has a one-dimensional evil sister who's pretty evil, and this thing has a mustache. Yeah.
Those Victory Riders, I like that.
how about you keep your mouth shut, because that was terrible.
Hold your tongue, you ungrateful girl! You wouldn't know terrible if it turned around and
So
bit you
annoying.
right on the— Alright!
Once again, absolutely nothing original coming out of this, but that doesn't mean the show can't be fun.
You were just kidding about that, right?
There are two characters that do stand out. There's our main character Ginta, and like Ellen Page, being the every girl, Ginta is the every boy. You know, the socially awkward nerdy kid with glasses who just can't fit in, but damn he has a good heart. And apparently has a crush on a girl who kinda likes him, but he likes her even more.
That gives us both another reason to keep on fighting. We have to avenge our dads!
Now, he's not a bad character at all, and if you think about it a little bit, almost every nerd has a dream of just like going to some fantasy land and being awesome back in high school. And those are the kind of people I think that this show was kind of targeting for. This is a nonsensical, simple show. Ginta follows the morals that your parents would tell you, and the kid pretty much has little to no negative traits at all, other than having little to no imagination, if you know what I'm talking about here. Then we have Dorothy, a hot, energetic witch, who probably is the only dynamic character in the show. And with that being said, she's a very shoved-in character at the same time, for whatever scene is necessary. What I mean is that in one moment she's an idolized sexual character, then she starts acting jealous, ditzy, and perky, then she becomes a comedic character, then she suddenly acts like a sinister, violent, cruel bitch, then she suddenly starts acting like a serious romantic love interest. A dynamic character used for storytelling purposes, or a bipolar chick used for any scene. It's your call.
I needed to search for powerful arm. And
Dorothy, you must gather every elm you can find. We are going to destroy that woman!
Ginta, it really is you! There's a woman that I'm looking for. So I can destroy her. You're just going to have to do your best, Ginta.
The presentation for Mar would probably be best described as cheap and unimaginative. The world of Mar is not really fleshed out to a great scale, despite having our heroes travel all across the place. It doesn't help that the animation is really cheap, and you have character models just moving their mouths with very little emphasis in detail and reused shots, with the exception being the comedy scenes and the banters between Snow and Dorothy. And by the way, if I hear what has to be one of the most generic themes in the levels of the Shield, I am gonna kill myself in boredom here. The music is boring! But with negatives being set aside here, Mar comes across as a fun, simple show that has a really enjoyable plot. A likable, fun-loving kid screwing around a fantasy world with tropes being his sidekicks. I mean, that sounds kinda fun. Plus all the characters are all pleasantly likable, and there's nothing at all that stands out here to be that damn good, but yet be that damn bad. So we here at the 80 Show give Mar a 3 out of 5.
I'm going to enjoy watching these two progress. For example, watch this, Elvis.
What the heck are you trying to do, old man?
My hand, my beautiful hand!
Well, you